morning, everyone. Welcome to The Cost of Cheap, Understanding Your IT Investment Options. I'm Kathy Hokunson, Business Development Manager at Fandotech. So let's talk about your IT environment. When it comes to your IT environment, change management is the #1 challenge for every organization. You have a business to run, and it is not IT. No matter what your size is, you have a network which includes some level and or combination of routers, switchers, load balancers, firewall, storage, servers, all kinds of stuff to make your business run. You have email flowing in and out, and it takes an email server, and it takes management, and it takes incredible storage. You have portable devices. Every employee now wants to bring their own thing in, the Bring Your Own Device, BYOD environment now. It includes employee-owned laptops, iPads, tablets, smartphones, jump drives, iPhones, you name it. They want to bring it and connect it to your network. You have servers, virtual servers, workstations, and they require antivirus scanning, OS patches, updates, backup, file servers, Active Directory, printer management. There's so much to think about. And then the core applications that actually run your business, that make your daily operations happen. What about managing and adding remote offices, remote employees, and mobile staff? Everybody's working remotely these days. And you have to get this all done with one IT professional on staff with a finite set of time and skills to manage the whole thing. Then what about the things completely out of your control? Theft and vandalism, weather. Boy, we've been dealing with a lot of weather lately. Health, disaster, employee issues. There's just a lot to manage in this whole changing environment. So let's take a look at how this can all work. We're going to look at two gentlemen, Carl and Jake. They each have 21 employees, 3 servers, and 26 desktops. A lot of their hardware is hitting end of life. They have many remote employees. They have the issues of regulatory compliance. They each have one full-time IT guy on staff. And during the busy season, they're extremely dependent on that IT just working. They can't handle any downtime when it comes to completing taxes for their clients. So they're looking for an IT solution that fits their business needs. So Carl and Jake both take a look at 2 proposals and make their choice. Carl went with a proposal from Other Guy IT. They will troubleshoot and remediate your servers and desktops. It's typically a 1 to 3-man shop, and if he's on vacation, you're out of luck. Nice thing is, no money down. And this is a time and material quote, an hour-based quote. So basically what's going to happen is when you have an issue, something breaks, he's going to come in and fix it, and he's going to charge you by the hour to get that done. Initially, this looks pretty nice. Jake decided to go with Fandotech. He gets a detailed list of services that are covered, including on-site and off-site and help desk support. He has a regular network health review. He pays a monthly per server and monthly per desktop price. Bottom line differences? Jake's looking at $2,061 a month. Carl's looking at 0 down. Now initially it's looking like Carl maybe made the better deal. But what's the real value of what they're getting? So what we did is we actually looked at a few of our clients that had the same scope and size as Carl and Jake. And what we found is that on average in a quarter they generated 66 service requests, resulting in about 55 hours of work. Some of their more common service requests are software updates overnight or released within 1 business day of request. You need new users set up in your email. You need old users canceled. You need boxes moved over, files transferred. You have new employees. You need to set up new PCs, add new thin clients, get those transferred files transferred over. We worked with printer company technicians to network new MSP machines and set up users to scan. We supported end users needing to remote in from home and client locations, set up smartphones, tablets, iPads to receive work email. So how did Fandotech handle Jake's requests? It was all part of his MSP arrangement. But what did Carl do? So at 55 hours, Carl paid at $125 an hour. He had a total of $6,875 unplanned expenses for the quarter. Jake had his monthly fee, and over 3 months he paid his planned $6,183. So initially it's looking like Jake was actually the smarter deal, that Jake's arrangement is much better, and he's right. On a hard dollar cost, Jake saved $692 by planning and managing his IT infrastructure on a regular basis. Beyond the service request, there's a whole host of services that happened automatically to support his infrastructure. So let's talk about the benefits of an MSP contract. Your known fixed monthly costs. You know exactly what you're spending every month. You can budget and plan for it accordingly. You have proactive, ongoing service. We want to get ahead of the problems, not wait for them to break and then fix them. Routine daily, weekly, monthly, and by request managed services. Fully certified IT experts with broad knowledge base, not just one guy with a little knowledge about a lot. 24/7 help desk available to all of our end users. And our service level agreement is standard 4 hours, but 90% of our tickets close within 20 minutes. So we talked about the services, now let's talk hardware. With a managed services contract, we always urge our clients to really consider their hardware needs. What is hardware really costing you? Time and money. Let's talk about how Carl tackles hardware at his farm. Carl cannot resist a deal. So the soft costs of buying hardware are comparing products and vendors, researching network compatibility, returns, repurchases. All the time that Carl spends trying to acquire that piece of hardware is time he's not billing his clients for. The hard costs, the cost of the hardware, shipping, installation, setup, restocking fees. So Carl was pretty excited. Carl got himself quite a deal on eBay. He got himself a used Dell laptop, which came with Windows Vista Home Edition, no Microsoft Office, and it was $400. But what it didn't have was Windows 7 Pro operating system, which he needs to have on the laptop to run within his infrastructure. He needs Microsoft Office 2010, and he needs to get it set up and ready for the guy that's starting tomorrow. So really the hard costs for this used laptop were $1,350. Now let's look at it when Jake did it with Fandotech. Jake called Fandotech, had a new employee starting the next day. He got a brand new laptop, which included the latest operating system. We added Microsoft Office 2010 for him. Setups included because he's a managed services client, and his hard costs were significantly less than Carl's used Dell laptop. Jake saved $530 on hardware by participating in a managed services arrangement. He got better hardware in a more timely fashion with almost no soft costs. He did pretty good with this. Plus it includes a 3-year refresh, 8-hour replacement, and fully managed and maintained piece of equipment that's added into his managed services arrangement. So Jake is definitely feeling the benefits of having upgraded his monthly MSP contract to include hardware as a service. He knows that hardware will integrate seamlessly into his environment. He has a fully managed purchasing process, which we just illustrated. Technology integrates within his existing environment because we manage his environment and we're purchasing the right equipment to support his environment. Installations included, hardware becomes OpEx, and it includes hardware refresh every 3 years. Your business will keep current with technology, which is going to maximize your team's productivity. Shops, satellite offices, the beach, client locations, or anywhere. And they're going to have full access to exactly what they need. Their applications, their files, databases, and printers, email, calendar, contacts, and their desktops. So let's talk about the benefits of virtual services. High availability of services, accessibility for your mobile workforce, you have higher level of hardware for the same cost as physical gear, rapid deployment of satellite offices, and rapid deployment of new employees. You pay for what you use. You can expand and contract your services on demand. Need more storage? Easy. Need less storage? Not a problem. Need more processing? Need a new server? Need one less server. It's very easy to make those shifts in a virtual environment. And you're going to leverage our capital. We keep up with the latest and you benefit. You don't need to invest in your own hardware or facilities management. And with our state-of-the-art data center, we take care of redundant cooling, power, and internet. We are secure and compliant and SSAE 16 Type 2 data center facility. And included in all this is disaster recovery to ensure maximum uptime for you. Jake's team went with Fandotech's Sustained Managed Services contract. It includes managed antivirus, monitoring and remote mediation, on-site support when required, 24/7 365 Technical Assistance Center, Systems Management Summary Reports, Antivirus for all assets, Survive Backup Service, and Automated OS Patch Management on top of the service requests that happen all the time. So you're thinking about what's right for your company? Here's the breakout of our offerings. We have our Sustain 180 services, which covers all your desktops and or all your servers at your location. It's a great way to augment your existing IT resources. It offers you a fixed monthly cost and no limit to support. Our 360 Sustain service is hardware as a service. Transfer your CapEx to OpEx, includes a 3-year renewal plan for technology refresh, and we always have spares available when something breaks. Or look at our 360V, Infrastructure as a Service. Go virtual, increase cost savings, increase mobility and availability, on-demand resource expansion and contraction, and a more robust disaster recovery solution. Well, I want to thank everybody for their time today. We promised under 20 and we got it done, and we look forward to seeing you at our next event. Thank you.